So guys, after a long break, today we are going to discuss our new message, which is PAIN.001 of ISO20022. Okay, everybody has noticed this message. The equivalent message in ISO 15022 is your MT101 102, kind of that. Okay, equivalent to that. So this message basically generates when somebody initiated payment from the front end channels like mobile banking, internet banking, or there are many things like there are many things now for that one. So here this video on today's on banking payments channel, this video is particularly we are going to learn what we are using, why we are using this message, what is significance of this message, what is the takeaway from this today's video, and some structure of this message as well with some examples as well. Okay, so that we'll start this video from now. Okay, so first good thing is that what are the different characteristics of this message and what is the richness of this message, particularly ISO 20022. Okay, so purpose is very clear. Initiate customer credit transfer, which is the first one. Format, which we are going to learn, XML based format, contain two parts, is purely a XML based format. Third is standardization and unified language for payment request. ISO 222. Data richness carries data clear and crystal. We are going to see efficiency. ISO 222 come with efficiency payment move very faster and very can say very there are lots of tags are there, but overall equivalent tags and they can easily identify it, so efficiency will be more. And there is no STP payment, step through payment, there is no repair payments or exception handling is very less here. Then bulk payments, you can send multiple PAIN.001 in a single file as well, and it can be decentralized or destructurized after that in GPP or the payment engine. Global adoption, this is adopted by almost globally everyone. ISO 222 PAIN.001. Payment information, credit transfer information means this are going to be learned, and there are so many versions of this message from the version 3 to version 9. So one by one we are going to see. Okay, the definition says payment initiation means PAIN. So PAIN.001 stand for payment initiation. It's specific to message format used for initiate credit transfer. So already we have discussed on this word. So we are going to learn this series PAIN.001, PAX.008, PAX.009, PAX4, PAX2, 56, 29. One by one we are going to learn all these messages side by side. The next article is that customer credit transfer initiation. So mostly we are sending a credit, there is no debit side here, always a credit transfer here in this, and that's why it is mentioned as credit transfer. We are sending PAIN.001 is known as a customer credit transfer initiation message. That's why it is customer credit. Its whole and sole purpose is used for corporate payments and bank to bank transfer, specifically bank to bank transfer, but initiated by a customer. That's one thing. Okay, the thing is highly structurized and standardized. How is it structurized and a standardized instruction to your bank payments? We are going to see that. It is XML based. Already we have discussed very clean extensive macro XML based that we are going to see now. Key feature and importance of this. First of all is standardization. So as we have discussed before, ISO 222, ISO 15022 has lots of challenges of payment structure. So this is out of that. It contains rich data. The data and credit information is clearly mentioned in XML. We are going to see that example as well. Payment amount, currency before, the charges involved in that, the fees involved in that, the before settlement, after settlement amount. Okay, before charges amount, that also clearly mentioned in the dates, remit information, means whom to have to pay, what is the invoice number, purpose of the payment. This detailed information is present in your payment. That is very clear and crystal information. Efficiency of payment, it is I just now discussed the step through payment, so there is very less chances is fall into repair and exceptions queues, so the manpower required very less for your handling the payment. That's one. Bulk payment, does not discuss, we can send multiple payment in single file. Global adoption, it is adopted by all the countries across the globe in SEPA region as well. Nordic region, SWIFT region also migrating to ISO 222. So this is worldwide used by everyone. So now the main discussion of this, how the structure of PAIN.001 message. Okay guys, I have created one course as well for all the PEX PAIN messages, which is the PAIN messages almost is covered around 90 minutes. That is in a separate YouTube video. If you want link of that, and that's a paid version, you can just text me here or just DM me on the YouTube video. I will send you the link. Okay, that's also available on this, but this is very short session just for a quickly information to you that how it is structured, how it is given. That's why. So it's contain totally two parts of any PAIN.001 messages. It's contain a group header and another is credit transfer information. So first one is group header. In group header is contain message ID, unique identification, credit date and time, number of transaction, control sums, initiating party. If you see here, control sum, initiating party. Then next is payment information. In that you can see payment ID, payment method, request date, data information, data agent information. I will show you one example in some time. Then in actual credit transfer information, we have payment ID, amount, creditor details, credit agent details, remitter information, purpose of the payment. Okay, these are information there. On supplementary data, there is some additional information there for particular payment. And in payment information, you can find payment ID, payment method, requested date, data information, data agent. This information is there, and there are lots of versions available for your PAIN.001 message. It is from PAIN.001 So there are other versions also which depend on which bank says accepted which one, and that's also one standard version has to be released by Swift or ISO 220. That's maybe I think 3 or 5. So that is universally accepted and that only has to use by everyone. Okay, so this is about all about